Welcome to Life on Bourbon, the podcast. I'm Armando Leduc, creator of the sitcom Life on Bourbon. Every week, we'll pull back the curtain on the show, filmmaking craft, Bourbon Street mythology, character arcs, and real stories that inspired our wildest scenes. We'll talk lenses and line reads, budgets and bar fights, with cast, crew, and a few French Quarter legends. If you love creativity, story structure, and a little NOLA chaos, you're in the right bar. Grab a seat, let's roll.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Life on Bourbon podcast. I am joined here today by the lovely Audrey LeCrone, a native New Orleanian, correct?
I'm actually not. No.
Really?
I grew up in a farm in Kansas.
Wow.
Yeah, but I've been here 12 years, so I'm getting closer.
You're getting closer for sure. What made you want to come out here in the first place then?
I visited and I was like, wait a second. There exists a place in the world where people really value dressing up in the streets and dancing in ridiculous costumes. Okay. And that's what is most valued in the world. Yes, I think I will live there.
Yeah, okay. So I'm pretty sure you're a vocalist. Like you teach accents and stuff like that, right? So I'm sure you get around the world or around the country, at least from what I've seen on your Instagram. You're like in LA.
Oh, traveling? Yeah.
Yeah, you get around a lot. What would you say from all the places you've been to makes New Orleans stand out the most, so much so to even like call this like your home base?
When I first visited here, as weird as it sounds, I was attracted to the air and the colors, like the humidity. It made me feel like I was in Taiwan because I'd spent some time there and I loved it, but I didn't want to live across the world. And I immediately felt the air here and I was like, whoa. And I saw the like green moldish stuff growing on the buildings and stuff. And I was like, oh my God, it looks like a really beautiful color graded movie.
Everywhere you go.
And it feels like a sauna and I love it.
Really? I feel like everything you just described is what people hate about New Orleans.
I know. That's why I was like, wow, this is everything I want. This is perfect.
And it's like, it's one of those things like, you know, people say a lot like either you love New Orleans or you hate it. There's really no in between for all that. I'm sure you've been on Bourbon Street, party lifestyle out there, you know. What would you say is like something really interesting? Like a lot of people just don't understand about Bourbon Street itself. Right.
I was playing a gig there once a week for quite a while, most of last year at Bourbon O Bar, and I quit because it was just like too much, and I felt like I was getting too into the Bourbon Street lifestyle. Yeah, I was like, this is a dark place to be in. I don't want to. Actually, it was fun. It wasn't dark. Bourbon Street is just where the tourists go to party. And so it's a bunch of tourists. You don't know what kind of mixed bag you're going to get at any given night. Sometimes it's the evangelicals with the signs, and sometimes it's the bachelorette parties. Sometimes it's like it's a sausage fest. Like you never know what you're going to get. It's kind of exciting. Okay.
Do you have like any like crazy Bourbon Street stories on your time out there?
Sure. Oh, wait. I wasn't prepared for this. Let me think.
Doesn't have to be PG or anything like that. We're raunchy here.
I have so many. What kind of story? What genre of story are you looking for?
Give me like a little crazy. It could be gross because Bourbon Street's kind of gross. You know what I mean? A little hectic in there. We love that.
Yeah. Oh, there's so many. I like to go. Okay, so most of the time it's just tourists there, but when you have people in town, I like to just go and show them. Most of the time what ends up happening is when I have friends in town, I'll be like, listen, I'll just show you Bourbon Street. We'll just walk down it. You'll know that we're there because it'll smell like vomit. Yeah. So you can close your eyes and be like, oh yeah, we're in Bourbon Street. Vomit.
Street baby.
But one time I did that exact same thing. And then we went at like maybe 9 p.m. and we were out at clubs dancing until 4 a.m. But it was supposed to be just a stroll.
All right. That's kind of how it goes.
And I woke up and I had to cancel all my work the next day because I was so hungover. And it was beautiful.
That's the beauty
of it. And like your ears are ringing. Now I travel with earplugs just in case you end up at Bourbon Street or wherever where there's big music.
Yeah, it's really loud. You can hear everything on the side just walking around.
Oh my God. Here's a story. Okay, I think I don't.
No, it's all good.
Okay, Bourbon Street stories that are coming to mind.
Okay.
Have you ever made out with a stranger?
I am terrified of STD, so I have not. But I feel like I should.
You're really missing out. Okay, let's pretend you said yes. And then have you ever made out with a stranger who didn't speak the same language as you?
You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I might be missing out. You're missing out. I'm about to go to Bourbon tonight. I know what I'm doing later.
You should. Okay, I'm really good at like, I'm like a bro, right?
Okay.
I'm like a frat bro, and I can be like, scan the room, that one, and then I
just lock on. Okay.
Yeah, I'm really good at like locking on, and be like, all right, he's mine. So that happened one time on Bourbon Street, and I locked into this beautiful man. Oh my God, he was just gorgeous.
Okay.
He
Hasselhoff?
was. Oh,
that's what I call it. No, that's a joke. I call it. Like, you know, like a Fabio or something like that.
No, I'm not attracted to blonde men, but
okay.
No, this.
Noted.
Yeah, there you go. Osvaldo, come on. What was this guy's name? Anyway. We lock eyes. We're locked in. He's like there. I find out later with his volleyball team from Puerto Rico.
Athlete.
He doesn't speak any English. So he comes over, or I summon him over. And
I love that.
He's like trying to talk to me. I only speak very, very, very broken Spanish. He speaks no English at all. I get his name, and then we literally can't communicate past that.
Right. So how'd you go from that to making out?
I mean, pretty easily.
Okay.
You dance a little, you have a drink together.
It just happens.
One thing, yeah. I would give myself 2 minutes maybe for that transition from hello, what's your name to making out.
That's a pretty quick turnaround. Okay. I feel like it's easier for the ladies to do that, you know what I mean? Because like me as a guy, like when I go out there, it's kind of like, it mostly is like a sausage fest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like 5 guys trying to get one girl, and they're like, oh no.
Right. So if the roles are reversed, it's so much easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should
Totally.
have been a girl.
I know. I can teach you my ways if you want.
Audrey, please.
Yeah.
Please.
Wilson, my pleasure.
Oh, I love this. I love where this is going. I love it all. So you did show me you have this going on, the Uptown Divorcée.
Divorcée.
It's fancy. Yes. Divorcée. How did this? So do you
I have vinyls, but they're not coming in time, so I just bought a CD.
I love the CD.
I don't even have
it's
a
retro.
CD player. Yeah.
You know, you got a couple songs on here.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. The Uptown Divorcée. There you go. Love that.
Yes.
How did you? First of all, let me ask you, how did you get into music and all that good stuff and performing and knowing that was something you really wanted to do?
I actually only started singing professionally 3 years ago.
Oh.
So it's been a newer thing. I was singing my whole life. My dad's a musician. I grew up singing in church. I took voice lessons my whole life, but I was an actor. So that's how me and Armando met originally. Yeah. Because I was a professional actor for many years. And then once I had my daughter, then I quit that. And then I needed something new artistically to do with my time.
Scratch the itch.
Okay. And so I started singing professionally. And then I loved it. It was so much fun. It was like everything that I liked about acting, but then better. A, you can work in it. B, you can like get paid doing it. C, you get to choose your own songs, choose your own musicians. You get to direct.
More control.
You get to direct your own projects. Whereas when you're doing movies and TV shows, you have all your power taken away. So it's been a lot of fun.
Okay. Now with the Uptown Divorcée, no, you said a little bit.
Keep referring to me like that. I like that.
I like it too. It's such a cool like title, like Audrey the Divorcée. It's like fancy. It's like your elegant French queen or something like that.
Thank you.
Yeah, yes. that's what you were going for. Okay, great, love that. You know, you hit it. Yeah. And then like the cover of it too is like you with like a little wine glass. Is like
and the inside too is like.
Okay. I see that. She's like a little.
My wedding dress, waiting.
Yeah.
There was actually a man in that picture originally. Not my husband, but a different man. And
he would have been sick.
I had an editor take him out.
Okay. Yeah. It is about the divorcee, right? Keep it about you.
Yeah.
Obviously, I guess I don't have to ask what was the inspiration behind this little compilation
I was
album.
living uptown. I've since moved to Araby, which is why the last track is called The Chic of Araby, which is a 1921 song. All of these songs on this album are like anywhere from the 1920s to the 1950s. And most of them are naughty songs. Like risque jazz.
So like coming back into your own. freedom and all that good stuff, making out people, strangers on Bourbon.
God, he was hot.
Okay.
Oh man.
Was that like pretty close to like you guys separating? Like it was like the fresh, like, okay, I'm out here now, might as well kind of thing? Or was it like a little bit afterwards when it happened?
It was a little after.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a tumultuous period, and then I started dating or getting out there.
Okay, great. Would you always say you were that open and free?
No. I got with my ex-husband when I was 21, and I hadn't really been. I'm from a small town, so any promiscuous behavior gets you labeled as a hoe, or a slut or whatever. So I was always very careful. I didn't really date. And so this was me getting divorced was like me going back to age 21 and being like, you know what? I spent all of my 20s married. What's this like?
That's really cool.
Yeah.
If you want me asking, how old are you now?
35.
35? Mm-hmm. Oh, I think that's a really good age to be free once again. You know what I mean? Because you don't have like...
Good answer, Wilson. Well, I started at 31.
Okay, so we're there for a little bit. And I'm assuming like marriage isn't back on the table for anything. Like if you meet like the right guy, maybe kind of.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe not.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah, probably not. But
I mean, you already
changed my mind.
Yeah,
changed my mind.
There you go. I mean, I feel like the thing is like you did it pretty young. So I guess like and like a big thing I've seen in life is like and why people do end up divorced later on when they get married. So it's because like people change. Just naturally through life. And you're like, oh, you're not the person I married. I'm like, duh, I'm not supposed to be.
Yeah.
You're supposed to grow with your partner together and change. And then once you realize that, you're like, oh. That's what kind of like, I'm 25 right now. Single and looking for my wife, trying to do all that good stuff. But I'm definitely not rushing it too much because like I do know like life happens. And I know I'm not like a husband yet or a father yet to even be in that mind space. But I'm working on getting there for sure.
Yeah. Well, that's great. Congratulations on realizing that your prefrontal cortex is almost fully developed.
It is, and I can feel it.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's crazy.
That's really exciting.
Yeah, I think that it's funny because everyone always says like, well, when you turn 25, it just kind of clicks. And when I was younger, I was like, I don't know what the fuck you mean, Grandpa, but all right. And then it's clicking. It's clicking right now.
See? That's husband material right there. Good
job. I don't have my head up. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I'm trying, but like in this culture, at least in my generation, it's like a lot of whores. You know what I mean? Or not whores, but at least like either
Stop slut shaming.
They don't. I'm not slut shaming. Well, I guess like okay, so the thing is like I think they want husbands without being wives themselves. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like
why be open to that as a former wife. I'm telling you, maybe marriage is not all that it's made up to be or made out to be.
Right.
And maybe there are other ways to carve paths that makes you happy.
I have come to terms with that. Like maybe I won't get married and have kids.
You can still do that, but maybe you'll marry a hoe. That's okay.
I don't know. My mom would appreciate that. When you say a hoe, what is a hoe though?
I don't know. You just said whore, so
okay. Like, are we talking?
I'm getting down on your level. So.
Okay, no, I appreciate that. Well, I mean, like,
we're gonna direct this episode the other way now.
Yeah. Let's bring it back.
Bring it back. All right.
So, let's talk about the Uptown Divorcée. With each of these songs,
we're gonna go down a deep rabbit hole here. Oh boy.
Obviously the divorce was an inspiration to it, but how do you think, like in going into every song, because you said they're like a little, little naughty and all that good stuff. Was that like in every song you trying to liberate the part of yourself that you kind of gave up beforehand?
There's some sort of Oscar Wilde quote that I will misquote, but it says something like, everything written is about sex, but everything that is written about sex is actually about power. So this album is about me taking my power back. And it's also like silly and fun and sultry. And like I put really chill, cool jazz and blues vibes over songs that you don't really realize the lyrics are naughty. Okay. And so it's like, it's like understated. So it's
that's cool.
Fun and silly, but it's like you're chilling. It sounds like smooth jazz.
I was going to ask you, so like it is a jazzy album per se. So how would you say that your time here in New Orleans has changed you from the girl that you were in Kansas?
What a beautiful question. I've changed so much in New Orleans, and New Orleans has totally shaped me. When I first moved here, I was so in awe of musicians here and musicians on Frenchman Street. I didn't even dream that I could ever sing here. Wow. I never dreamed I would be a musician here. I literally didn't dream that because I thought they were so much above me, and that was completely unattainable. And so just having this liberation of wanting to sing, and post-divorce, like having something to say, it was really, really exciting. It's been a completely new journey.
Okay. That's so cool. What would you say is like, because I love that you have like the outsider perspective on it. So I think this is a really good question for you. What do you think is something that like a lot of people misunderstand about New Orleans and like bourbon and all that good stuff? You know, I think like some people come here just like, oh, we're just gonna here to get fucked up and, you know, make bad life choices, but it's not really all that. It's not just that, at least I think.
What do you think it is?
I think it's like elegant chaos in a way. You know, it's like, or like a controlled chaos.
Yeah.
Like if you know what you're going into, you could pretty, you know, drive it really well. But like if I was coming from like Minnesota or Kansas and I could just someone just plot me here, I'd be like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, is no one going to help this guy that's been drunk for like the last 3 hours? Or is he dead? Is he alive? I don't know. You know, like when I first started going to bourbon, I didn't really like it too much. You know what I mean? Just because it was like a lot. Like I would see like girls flashing their breasts and all that good stuff. And I'd be like, she's not someone's wife. Like I see a ring on the finger. You know what I mean? It was crazy to me. And then it was like, once you accept the craziness of it, not saying it's all 100% okay all the time, because we do make bad life choices. But I think there's like some kind of beauty in the madness.
It's like Bourbon Street is like someone took everyone and put them in an adult Disney World where they're just like, all right, here's the parameters and of the property, and have at it. Do whatever you want. Whatever weird things are in your heart, let's go.
Yeah.
And it becomes very dark sometimes.
It can be.
And it's also really weird, and it's like forced chaos.
Yeah, you really gotta love it to be out there. I think so. Or like take a little walk up to Frenchman Street where it's a little bit, you know, classier vibe up kind of thing.
Kind of. It's starting to become more bourbon.
Yeah, it's really just meshing now, like with the salt water and fresh water just kind of getting together.
It's becoming very brackish. Yes.
Yeah, for sure. Do you think that like you have like any? How long did you work on bourbon? You said
a year.
A year. Okay, that's a pretty long time. At least like for anybody, like for me. What do you have like any like crazy bourbon stories that's happened to you? Maybe not even just working there, just like out and about, like, or like someone you've met that's like, oh, like you never see them again kind of thing. And like this person really like left a profound impact on me. Like I'm going to think about them forever. Like a conversation. This
is a good story.
Love it.
It's not a naughty story.
Boo. I'm kidding.
I know, right? It kind of is. I played at Bourbon O-Bar on New Year's Eve. And I was finished with my album and I was just mixing it and everything. And I was like, this feels like the closing of a chapter. Like it feels like I'm done being a little crazy. I might be ready for the next thing. I might be ready to maybe not be a wife, but maybe like be some sort of girlfriend type or like a little bit more buttoned up. We'll see. Okay. So I kept telling my audience all night. It was a 4-hour gig. And I kept telling them on the microphone, all right, I'm going to be raffling off my New Year's Eve kiss. Or I'll manifest the perfect man to come kiss me at midnight. Either one. I'm going to be kissing a stranger at midnight. It's going to be great. And if this doesn't happen, then I'm going to kiss one of my girl bandmates and it'll be awesome. I'd warn them. They're like, all right, fine.
It's one of us.
Yeah. And so I kept singing and I would introduce songs of like, this song was written in 1948, but it shall come to pass in 2026. Okay. And I kept singing songs like that, kind of manifesting. And I have the recording of this whole performance. And 3 minutes before New Year's Eve, I was singing the song Fine Brown Frame, which is a 1946 or 1948 song about a fine brown skinned man with a nice frame. It's a fantastic song. It's a really cute jazz song. And so then I sing that song and I'm like, well, ladies and gentlemen, where is he? You know? And the Bourbon O Bar has a window on the stage, and 3 minutes before midnight, I see this guy do this on the window, like looking in, and I just say in the microphone, well, there he is. And I just summon him in into the bar.
That's crazy. Okay.
And so he comes into the bar, and some audience member is like, hey, she's been waiting for you, you know, and he's like, huh? He doesn't know me.
What do you even do to that? It's like, what do you mean? Who's she?
So I sing one last song. I sing him a love song and like make eye contact most of the time. Like,
I would have felt
like a creep, you know. And then we do the countdown, 10, 9, 8, 7. And then I'm like, all right, sir, I know you just walked in. I don't know who you are, but you are my New Year's Eve kiss. Come on. So he comes to the stage, and I lean down off the stage and I kiss him for real. Because apparently you might be afraid of kissing strangers, but I love it. I think it's fantastic.
Okay. I love kissing, you know.
Okay,
okay. So you laid it on him.
I did. And he was a great kisser. And then the band plays Auld Lang Syne, and I get off the stage and I'm like, hi, what's your name? My name's Audrey.
That is a hell of an intro to meet
someone.
Right?
And then it turns out that I did manifest the perfect man.
Yeah. Did you guys?
Yeah. So then we hung out afterwards. We went and saw more music. People would ask us on the street, like, oh, how long have you guys been together?
Oh, it just looked so natural.
Yeah.
Like
and
that.
he was like, we just met. And I was like, don't tell people that.
You're like, we're engaged.
Yeah, exactly. I've known you for years.
Right.
Yeah. So then I'm still kind of seeing him. He's
Look at that.
He was an out of town musician on tour. So we're kind of doing this long distance thing.
That's cute or whatever. I like that. But like, that's a hell of a start. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm not trying to hard launch this on this podcast here, but that just happened.
There's no name drop, so it's all good. Just some brown frame out there.
Woo! So sexy.
What would you say is a life lesson, a good life lesson that you've learned here and being in New Orleans?
I come from Kansas, which we consider part of the Midwest, and it's just a work attitude. You work yourself until you die. And it's all about how much work you can get done. It doesn't matter the quality. It doesn't matter what you're working towards necessarily. It's just that you're busy. And here, it's a completely different mindset where we are valuing having a good time.
Our lives.
Yeah, we're valuing our lives. And it's this whole feel here of, well, we might be underwater soon, so we might as well enjoy right now.
Yeah.
Or, you know, you might get drunk on Bourbon Street and die. You might as well enjoy life now or whatever.
Yeah, it's not going to be here in 100 years, so you might as well.
Right. And
like
I think
Atlantis.
that's always been the vibe of New Orleans, or at least for the last couple hundred years. Like when you had Storyville and everything, this was the place to come to enjoy your life and to let go a little bit. So I've adjusted my work-life balance from living here in actually a good way.
Okay.
Like at first I wasn't so sure, but I really love and value connection with other people. Like instead of being a direct line from here to work or whatever, you might have to stop and talk to your neighbors for 15 minutes.
Right.
When you're trying to be in a rush and like get in your car, or you might have to talk to someone at the grocery store for an hour and you don't know why. And then they like read your fortune or something. Like it's
beautiful.
It's
a beautiful thing.
It's all about connections with people.
Yeah.
It's
That's
really
what life's all
nice.
about. You can't take the money with you. What's one drink you regret ordering on bourbon?
Any of the sugary ones.
Yeah.
A daiquiri, anything. Daiquiri's always disgusting.
Yeah, it's a lot of sugar.
It's so much sugar.
Yeah.
That's going to get you more hungover than the actual alcohol.
Yeah, that's why I just stick to like liquor.
Yeah. Gets you quicker.
Liquor gets you quicker. Trademark copyright. Best late night food spot off of bourbon.
Oh, off of bourbon? My
We'll
favorite
say
one is
first.
Hank's.
Hank's?
It's in the Bywater or Maroney.
Okay, what is that?
It's a convenience store with the best fried chicken, but you got to go only after midnight. There's a line always in this convenience store. It's amazing.
Okay, Hanks. I'll
And
check
it's like
it out.
$3. Oof, so greasy, so good.
Love it. After a night of drinking, of
Yeah.
course, right? What's a song that instantly, when you hear it, you're thinking New Orleans?
I I know this is supposed to be rapid fire, but this is a hard one.
It's a lot of music, especially you, because you got
like
thousands.
what genre are we talking? Are you talking just Bourbon Street?
Let's say New Orleans. Cause I think Bourbon Street would be a lot more,
Any Dr. John song? I don't know.
Okay. I could take that. Yeah.
Okay, any jazz song is like.
That's literally what I said too.
Yeah.
Like,
any jazz song, it's like, oh well, my New Orleanian fans could have done that better.
Okay. If you could describe Bourbon Street in one word, what would you use?
Madness.
Love it. And sunrise or last call?
Like if I'm waiting for sunrise, or
like you gonna stay up till sunrise, or like last call? All right, let's call it a night.
I prefer last call. Okay. So otherwise, if you stay up until sunrise, then your schedule gets all messed up.
Yeah, you kind of see
clock.
Bourbon
it can be fun,
daytime,
but yeah, but the next few days are a little rough. I'm a mom still,
At least you're responsible.
Let's go home.
Last call. Mm-hmm. And what would you prefer, Bourbon Street or Frenchman Street?
Frenchman Street.
Frenchman Street.
Yeah.
You've only had one job on Bourbon Street, right? Mm-hmm. Or have you had multiple? So, like, would you say that's one of your craziest jobs you've ever had working on Bourbon Street?
Actually, Frenchman Street was crazier because people go to Frenchman for the music. On Bourbon Street, they don't really give a shit about the music unless you're playing top 40s, and I'm playing jazz. So they're like, right.
So you get classy folks where you're at.
I try, but they're also like drunk and they're not expecting to see classy music. Okay. So they just happen to walk in. Gotcha. So it's better to play on Frenchman Street. That would be the crazier, more fun energy.
Okay. And who's someone do you think that everyone should know in New Orleans?
Big Frida.
Big Frida. Yeah, Big Frida. Oh my God. I don't know why I didn't say that earlier. Yeah, Big Frida. Okay, great. Well, it sounds like you're really immersed in the culture. You love it here. So that's so glad to hear. Because a lot of people like, you're all in, you're all out. And I'm glad to see you're all in.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? It looks like you're loving it.
Much more to learn.
Yeah.
Teach me everything about your city.
Yeah, there's a lot to teach. It's a lifelong battle with it. You know what I mean?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm studious.
This was great, Audrey. I appreciate you coming to the show. You guys check out the Uptown Divorcée.
Thank you so much for having me. It was a pleasure. Look me up on AudreyLeCronemusic.com and you'll see any of my upcoming shows.
There you go. Love to hear it. Well, that has been the Life on Bourbon podcast with Audrey LeCrone and Wilson Robles. You guys stay tuned for the next episode and we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye.
Thanks for hanging out at Life on Bourbon, the podcast. If you dug this, follow, subscribe, drop a rating and review, and share it with a friend who always orders the old-fashioned. Want your question on the show or a topic you want to unpack? Filmmaking, character backstory, or quarter lore? Let us know. Link in the show notes. Until next time, tip your bartender, protect your lenses, and keep the story rolling.